So I've gone ahead and opened up WB Overdue Accounts, which is in the Excel S3 folder, and I've saved it as 3-WB Overdue Accounts. And we are going to be entering a little formula or a couple formulas into this workbook. So we're going to activate cell B4, and they would like the current date. Now there happens to be a couple functions that will retrieve the date for us, and one of those functions is called now, and then the other one is called today. So we're going to go ahead and key in equal now. And for this function, because it is going to retrieve the current date, we don't need to put anything in parentheses. Okay, we just key in equal now, left parenthesis, right parenthesis, and press enter. Okay, and you can see that that is retrieving the date and the time. Now we're going to click up on there, and we're going to use another function that is designed to retrieve the date and the time. This function is called today, and we could key in equal today with the left and right parenthesis just like we did now, but I do want to show you where all of the date and time functions are located. And this is in your formula ribbon, and if we click on date and time, you can see that we have lots of different ways of getting the current date and time. Okay? In fact, if we wanted the current day by itself, we could get that. If we wanted the current month, we can get that. Okay, so what we're going to use is today. Oh, let me delete what's in there. We don't want to add. Let's go ahead and just use today. Okay, so we'll go ahead, click OK, and you can see how that looks. Now, this particular cell is formatted to display the date and the time. And when we used equal now, that was appropriate because equal now retrieved both the date and the time. But you can see when we use equal today that this format is not appropriate because we are not retrieving the time, we are just retrieving the day. So we need to format this a little different. So you want to make sure you have the active cell on B4, and then in our number format section, we're going to click on the arrow here, and the format that we want, we are going to retrieve from the Format Cell dialog box. So we're going to click on More Number Formats. Now, I'm going to show you a couple different ways to get to this dialog box. So we can click the arrow and choose More Number Formats. We can also just click on the Number dialog box launcher, or we can right-click on the cell and choose Format Cells. 3 different ways of displaying the exact same dialog box. Okay, and once that dialog box is displayed, under the Number tab, we are going to choose Date. Excel does store dates as numbers, and it does this intentionally so that you can do calculations based on dates, which is very useful if you have inventory and the inventory is perishable. You may want to get rid of food after 60 days or put something on sale after 30 days. So being able to do arithmetic on dates is really useful. So we're going to choose date, and then we are going to pick the month, day, year format and go ahead and click OK. And then you should see that format change. And then we are going to select the dates displayed under purchase date. So we've got D7 through D10. And they would like that same date formatting that we used for the current date. So we're going to go into Format Cells and Date. and it's got the current format highlighted. So we are going to go up and choose the format that they would like and click OK. And now they would actually like you to see the formulas. So we're going to go into the formula ribbon, and there is a button. This is like a toggle. It will show the formulas and it will turn off the formulas. So if we click on it, we see, and the reason they're having us do this is so you can see the function, but you can also see that those dates are stored as numbers. So we turn them on and then we can turn it off. So this shows the formulas, this turns it off. Another way of doing it is pressing Control and the back apostrophe. Now the back apostrophe is on the upper left corner of your keyboard below Escape. So you have to press Control and keep your finger on it. Press that back apostrophe, that displays formulas, and then if you press Control and back apostrophe, it hides them. Now, they want us to click in F7. And what they would like us to do is take the date, which you already saw is displayed as, that is stored as a number. It wants us to take that date and add the terms to it. So we're going to do an equal sign. We're going to click on the date. We're going to do a plus sign for addition, and we're going to click on the terms. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and press Enter. And this is formatted as a date. Okay, and if you're curious, we can display the formulas. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the formula display, and then we're going to fill down and copy that formula down so that we get the due dates for the other items. And we are going to go ahead and save our changes. And at this point, you are done with this little workbook.